We had Diamador Lenore creating headlines for recruiting Myles Garrett. Now we have Fred Warner doing the same, and I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I like the energy. I like to see Fred Warner openly, you know, taking a shot, shoot or shoot, right? And hey, it sounds like Fred Warner is absolutely more than open to having Myles Garrett be a part of the San Francisco 49ers defense. So take a listen right here to Fred Warner and his reaction and how he's kind of viewing the potential trade of Myles Garrett to maybe the San Francisco 49ers. Take a listen to what he had to say right here.
Now, when you think about the offseason, right? Are there any pieces, any acquisitions that you see fit that can help and bolster the defensive side of the ball, the offensive side? Are you happy with the core guys you guys have?
I mean, I see Myles Garrett asking for a trade. So I'm like, hey, what's up, man? We were chopping it up at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
He been talking about he wanted to trade. So, I don't know, man. I love my team. I love who we have, right? You're always looking for more pieces, more improvement. Of course, we need improvement going into next season,
Right.
of course, based on the season we had. But I love everybody that we got in our locker room. It's going to take everybody just taking a look in the mirror and just taking that next step going into next season.
So, I mean, Diamador Lenore has really kind of made a name for himself by being a recruiter, being a guy that, isn't afraid to shy away from anything that he's saying and putting it out there. I kind of like that Fred's doing it too. This typically isn't in the Fred Warner playbook, but you know, he was talking about, hey, we were just at the Pro Bowl together. Why not come through? And I told you guys he was here. Myles Garrett, that is, both Myles Garrett and Fred Warner were on Radio Row today here in New Orleans, where I'm at. And like I said, Myles Garrett walked right past us. Yeah, massive human being, and he looks like the defensive player of the year. But he had his whole entourage around him, everything, just walking through, going, from interview to interview. And it would be phenomenal to be able to get a player of that caliber. Now, what would it take to get him? I think is the question that I think is the more realistic one. I think all of us would want, Myles Garrett or a player of that caliber. So the question I think becomes, what does it take? What will it be? And if I had to ask you, would you trade the number 11th overall pick to the Browns for Myles Garrett? And even if I said that's just the starting point, would you do that? Would you be okay with that? Because I think realistically it would probably be 11 plus. So that 11th overall pick plus additional compensation, whether it's 11 plus a player, 11 plus a day 2 and a day 3 pick, maybe 11. I don't know. You can be creative and tell me what you think it would take to get Myles Garrett. But I think I think if you're asking the 49er fan base, I think if you ask anyone with a understanding of roster construction and all those different types of things, I think you would absolutely be willing to go all in for a player of that caliber. 29 years old, reigning defensive player of the year, to put with the other defensive player of the year. I mean, come on. With Fred Warner, with Diamador Lenore, Renardo Green, Malik Mustafa, get a couple new, freshen up the defensive tackle room a little bit. We'll see what they do at safety. I'm not really sure, but come on, man, come on. I think you'd be down. Don't lie to me. So let me know what it would take, what you think it would take in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.